talk a little bit about tractors. One of the most essential pieces of equipment for your farm is going to be a tractor, whether you are working on half an acre of land or you're working on multiple acres. This is a Massey Ferguson GC 1723 subcompact tractor. People are going to tell you that they love a certain type of tractor more than others. You look online, you're going to see all kinds of people saying, oh, the John Deere is the best, the Kubota is the best. A lot of times the reality is the person who bought a John Deere says the John Deere's the best. The person who bought a Kubota likes it, so they say that's the best. Massey Ferguson, their dealer, is about 2 miles from my property, so that was a benefit for me in both buying the tractor and in any kind of maintenance that's needed. Also, there are certain features of this one that I like. I'm not trying to sell you on the Massey Ferguson, but I'll just show off this tractor a little bit, tell you what you're gonna need as you are starting to work on any amount of land. A subcompact tractor is generally the smallest type of tractor. It's going to be a little bit bigger than a garden tractor, but considerable more power and more features for handling a lot of different kinds of tasks. This 1723 comes not always, but the loader on the front is fairly standard, a really useful loader. This one will handle 900 pounds on the loader. This one has a backhoe on the back also. Doesn't always have a backhoe. They can come with a belly mower. You can also attach a pull behind mower. Let me show you a few of the other features on this tractor and what makes it a great tool for your farm. The loader is an essential piece of what this tractor can do. Very strong, great for moving mulch, moving dirt, scraping the ground. Nearly all subcompact tractors are diesel. Very often they're also four-wheel drive. The four-wheel drive is especially helpful when you are maneuvering over uneven ground, when you need a bit of extra traction and power. Can be switched from two-wheel to four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive generally uses more gas, so sometimes a two-wheel drive is just the way to go. This has what's called a hydrostatic transmission. This lever is, you can see, just used to move from low to high, and it has a neutral setting in the middle. The hydrostatic transmission allows you to not have to shift through gears, shift into first, second, third, and reverse. Going forward and backwards is a matter of just the pedals. There's a forward pedal and a backward pedal. Hydrostatic transmission has become very common in subcompact and compact tractors. A lot of larger ones have gears that you do have to shift through. These smaller tractors simply allow you to operate them with the lever and pedal. It's much easier and faster. The advantage of the gear transmission is that it can provide more torque to both the tractor and the PTO, which, especially if you're doing things like plowing a field, can provide more power. The backhoe is operated on this tractor by reversing the seat, and then the backhoe can be operated with the controls that are on the backhoe unit. The backhoe will easily move the entire tractor when you're using it to dig. It's very strong. Backhoe can be used for digging, pulling stumps, digging trenches, which is a lot of the reason that I got it. The backhoe has a connection mechanism which attaches to the frame, but it's fairly easy to remove. You do have to disconnect the hydraulic lines, pull some pins, and then the tractor drives right out from it. You do have to remove the backhoe in order to connect to the 3-point hitch. 3-point hitch is a common way to connect implements to the back of the tractor and connect to the PTO, which is the power drive on the back of the tractor, which most commonly will either operate a mower, a tiller, or some type of planter. This tractor does have a PTO on the underside, which gives power to a belly mower. It can also power a snowblower, which is a fairly common implement, not something that's needed in the area in which I live. The tractor is certainly an important part of your farm. A subcompact tractor like this is a big investment. It can cost as much as a new car. A large tractor can cost as much as a house, but it is probably the most essential piece of your farm. I'd recommend doing a bit of research and trying some out before you commit to buying a certain kind of model, but I certainly think the Massey Ferguson does a great job. Whatever tractor you choose, there are a lot of great ones out there, and you're really not going to go wrong with one of the major brands.